How's it going, guys? It's me, the Techie Gamer, here with another video. So in this video, I'm hopefully starting up a mini-series like this. Basically what I do is pull off sources or things that you send me through the YouTube PM, and essentially I pick the ones that have misconceptions and examples of PC gaming versus console gaming. Regarding that, keep in mind that I am in no way, shape, or form trying to put down a platform or glorifying another. Everything that I say is pretty much going to be factual, and in no way will I ever say that this will be a better choice. But if you do want to see my own personal console versus PC, let me know in the comments below. But with that out of the way, guys, let's get into today's video. So I pulled a video and several different comments, all from this video, and this video is actually why PC elitists are so defensive. This video was made by Dark Jack Gaming, and links to that video is in the description. Now, the first thing you can probably say by the video is that it is made in 2013. Yes, it is 2 years old. However, despite some of the comments and not stating that his opinion changed, or giving really any indication that his thought about the matter changed, and the fact that the category is not comedy, I'm pretty sure his opinion stays the same. Not to mention the fact that this debate is still a thing and people still debate about it. Also, before I begin this video, this video will be split into two different videos. One will be the video itself and the other will be the comments. So the first thing I want to talk about in this video is the actual answer for the video of why PC elitists are so defensive. I'll let you take a listen and hear from it yourself.
The reason why is because their identity as a gamer is defined by their hardware rather than by their individual skill or accomplishments as a gamer.
Okay, so essentially what he's saying is that the reason for this is that they are defined or have their identity based upon their hardware rather than their skill, or in his definition, accomplishments. Personally, I have never ever encountered a so-called PC elitist. I've searched everywhere and haven't found a single case of this so-called PC elitism. And if you know me, I play PC games and occasionally jump on console once in a while. I'm not saying that there aren't any, but there are probably so few of them considering that nobody has shown anything except by how they are defined and what they do. Honestly, it's very related to what is going on in the real world with Islam and Muslim and radical terrorists. Just because somebody from a religion is a terrorist doesn't mean that everyone who follows that religion is a terrorist too. I mean, that is to the extreme. I obviously don't mean to pull that religion card or anything like that, but this is really relatable to PC gaming and console gaming. I mean, it's literally the same. I'm not going to say that there aren't any PC elitists, but I think that this word is way overused, and I mean way too much. Just because we prefer a certain platform, and let's be honest here, PC is generally like specification based and feature based better. Not a better choice necessarily. There is a difference between better choice and just plain better. For example, the Xbox One or PS4 is better than the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. However, choice you can't say is better because it really is up to the buyer and user to decide that. Also, assuming that, and only assuming, that this is heading towards the PC versus console debate, skill has nothing to do with this debate. Just because you have a higher KD or you're farther in the story than a PC or vice versa player to console doesn't mean that your platform rules all. It is about your hardware, and I don't know where this is going, as there is really no correlation whatsoever that skill is any bit a decider for which platform is better. Also, PC elitists are defensive because we're defending our platform, and that is what we prefer, and like anyone else, we support our side. Also, in the video, Jack says that people think that the PS4 is not powerful, and that they are wrong, and says that the PS4 is a powerful system. And it's kind of funny, but he tells the specs of the PS4 and makes it sound powerful, which really isn't. Again, I'll let you listen to this.
And they were ignorant of the specs and power of the PS4 because they had already made up their mind that PC gaming was superior, so by definition, the PS4 could not be considered a powerful PC. And any evidence to the contrary was ignored or dismissed, because they had already made up their mind, and no amount of evidence could convince them otherwise.
Let's just get something straight. The PS4, believe it or not, and when I say PS4, I mean both consoles, the PS4 is a low-end system. It's a fact. It's why the console plays most modern games at 720 or 900p, and at only 30 FPS. Okay? Why do you think that the PS4 is priced at only $500 or less? It's not because the PC developers are ripping you off, because you can build a PC that's pretty much for the same price and have the same or better performance. And generally, those kinds of PCs are low end. A console is a PC, whether you want to admit it or not. The only difference, one is more restricted and designed for a single purpose. I'm not saying that consoles are obsolete. However, when people throw out facts that the PS4 is a powerful system, I'm sorry, but it's just not true. Just because a developer says it's next gen doesn't mean that it is. Maybe next gen from the PS3 and the Xbox 360. And then he goes and gives out specs, which I will tell you really isn't as impressive as they seem. Just because you have faster and better RAM doesn't really make your gaming system perform really any better. It may be faster RAM and that would be beneficial for other programs. However, for gaming, it really doesn't make a huge difference. That's why I say it's usually okay if you go with some cheap RAM, because it really doesn't make much of a difference in gaming. Even if it did make a small difference, it wouldn't be that much more. And to boost up console's fame, it's actually 8 gigabytes, not 7. And then he says that it runs on the new x86 architecture, which again doesn't mean that much anyways. Sure, the architecture will promise usually better ports, but in terms of gaming performance, it doesn't do a whole lot. Or any, really, for that matter. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, the PS4 is a 32-bit system, which just means that it doesn't handle large amounts of RAM as effectively. Another point, and pretty much the final point for this video, is this.
And in that sense, they're not gamers at all. Instead, they are braggarts on the internet who like to go around to YouTube comment sections and on forums to brag about how much money they have. And they believe that people only play on console because they don't have enough money to buy a gaming PC.
There's something called a troll in this world. And I believe you understand because, well, you even say it in the description. I'm just going to get to the point and say that it's a joke, people. These people that go out and troll people on the internet, especially about this debate, is because of people that pull out these assumptions of PC gaming. Not being biased or only defending one side, but generally speaking, console gamers, and I mean some, that argue in this debate, and I mean generally for consoles, don't really know what they're talking about. And as a joke, people, as PC gamers, make a joke about that. I'm just going to throw out some assumptions that some console gamers make. The console is powerful. Resolution doesn't matter. You can't see past 24 frames per second anyways. PC doesn't have exclusives. These are just some of the examples that console people will throw out there. Not all, like I said, but some. And it's kind of funny that these people would throw out such assumptions without any research, or for that matter, experience. With that being said, people troll like that, and admittingly, any who are consoles themselves. Take it, it is wrong, and not all console people are spitting out assumptions like this. But as a joke, people that troll are generally mocking the minority of people who assume. Hence why I'm making this video/series to prove about the misconceptions of PC gaming and, I guess, sometimes console. So anyways, that is all I really have to say about this video. Again, I'm not hating or promoting a platform. Whatever you want to play is completely up to you. And if that seemed biased, I really wasn't trying to. If you know me, I have a lot of experience with both platforms. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed or perhaps found this video respectable or helpful, leave a like. And if you didn't or found it very offensive for any reason, I guess dislike. And let me know why you found it offensive or wrong if you didn't. Besides that, subscribe if you do want to see more of this kind of stuff. But with that out of the way, guys, I will see you all next time. Peace.